Tax deed versus property title features. Definition. Tax deed, a legal document issued after a property is sold at a tax deed sale, transferring ownership to the buyer. Property title, the legal right of ownership to a property that includes a record of all previous owners and claims. Purpose. Tax deed, to transfer ownership of a property after unpaid taxes result in a tax deed sale. Property title, to establish the legal ownership of a property, along with any encumbrances or liens attached. Issuance. Tax deed, issued after a tax deed sale, property tax foreclosure auction, for delinquent property taxes. Property title, issued after the completion of a traditional property sale, including mortgages or other real estate transactions. What it represents. Tax deed, a transfer of ownership due to unpaid taxes or government tax foreclosure actions. Property title, a record of ownership that defines the legal rights, obligations, and claims regarding the property. Liens. Tax deed, may wipe out certain liens, like unpaid property taxes or HOA dues, but leave others, like mortgages or federal tax liens, intact. Property title, includes a full record of all liens, encumbrances, and claims, which must be cleared before a sale. Ownership transfer. Tax deed, transfers property ownership directly to the buyer, subject to certain liens. Property title, ownership is transferred via a standard sale and includes a clear title, or title issues that need to be resolved. Buyer's responsibility. Tax deed, buyer may need to resolve title defects or remaining liens if they inherit the property from a tax deed sale. Property title, buyer receives the property title after a standard sale, and usually ensures a clear title through a title search and title insurance. Example to illustrate the difference. Imagine you buy a property at a tax deed sale due to unpaid property taxes. The government sells you the property and gives you a tax deed. This deed transfers ownership of the property to you, but it may not clear any mortgages or federal tax liens that were attached to the property. You'll need to resolve those issues to have a clear title. On the other hand, in a traditional sale, when you buy property, the seller transfers the property title to you. This title includes a history of all claims and liens. If there are any liens, the seller would typically have to clear them before the sale, ensuring that you receive a clean, clear title. In summary, tax deed, a legal document granting you ownership of a property bought at a tax deed sale. It may not clear all liens or legal claims, and you may inherit certain debts or issues attached to the property. Easements or restrictive covenants. While not exactly a judgment, easements or restrictive covenants may affect the property's use and value. These legal agreements or restrictions often don't go away with a tax deed sale and may limit how the new owner can use the property. Property title, a legal document proving ownership and listing all liens, encumbrances, or claims attached to the property. It's typically issued after a traditional sale, ensuring a clearer transfer of ownership. In the context of a tax deed sale, you receive a tax deed that gives you ownership, but you may inherit problems with the title, such as remaining liens or mortgages. Always do thorough research and consider a title search to understand the full scope of what you're buying. It is really important to know any easements or restrictive covenants, how these can affect property use and value in both cases. Financial advisor consultation. Always consult with a financial advisor and real estate attorney for personalized advice based on your financial situation and goals. Disclaimer. This is for informational purposes only, not to influence. Always perform thorough research and consider your financial situation before making investment decisions and purchasing real estate. Investments carry risks, and you may lose value, including your principal investment, or your investment might become zero.